Hey Baldwins, I'm Lucy, and this is Pussy Powered. In today's video, I'm going to share with you a simple 5-step belly massage to get your sexual energy flowing. It is such a personal and sensual and luscious thing to do for yourself, drawing loving attention to your womb space and opening up the sacral chakra energy center, which is where your sexual energy, your sensuality, and your creativity flow from. And it doesn't have to be this whole big thing. You can literally do this in just a few minutes and feel so good and connected with your body and your womb after you're done. But before we begin with the 5 massage steps, be sure that you have emptied your bladder, go to the bathroom, do what you need to do, and then warm up some massage oil if you're going to be doing this bare, which I highly recommend if at all possible. I personally recommend using either coconut oil, castor oil, or vitamin E oil. So you warm this up to a temperature that will be comfortable on your skin and then set it aside, ready to go. Next, I like to do a little preliminary check-in with this entire abdominal area to see if there is any tension or tenderness. And while this is not a part of the actual massage, this is for your own awareness of what's going on in your body. So if you choose to do this preliminary step, what you do is, beginning right under the ribs, you apply gentle pressure under the ribs, up to the sternum, over to the right side, and we're always working in a clockwise motion with everything that we're doing today. And let's say that you notice some tenderness like over here in the liver area. If so, using gentle pressure, you maintain that pressure and you breathe into it. Keep holding that pressure gently and firmly for about 30 seconds or so, maybe a minute, breathing your way through it and sounding on the exhale. And when you feel some release, go ahead and move on. And you gently keep exploring, gentle pressure, gentle. And you continue moving in a clockwise direction all the way down to the top of your pubic bone and then back up. Hip bone, up, back, all the way up to your starting point. So that's just a general scan that I like to do before my belly massage, and you're welcome to try that out. Now, if you notice pain, then I encourage you to consult your doctor or physician or a specialist to make sure that something else isn't going on. Alright, so now you have checked in, you are prepared, you have emptied your bladder and maybe your bowels, and you're ready to begin your belly massage. Step 1, move from the pubic bone into the hip bones. So for this, you find the top of your pubic bone and you massage up right in there, the inside of your hip bones. And you're just gonna stay in this area right here, stroking from the bottom up. Now, how long you spend on each step is entirely up to you. You may just spend 30 seconds there, you may want to spend a full minute there, you may just want to experiment and see what feels good to you. What's most important here is that you are present with your body and present with whatever sensations are happening. In the second step, we begin to move clockwise around the abdomen, applying firm but gentle pressure in a clockwise, again, always clockwise direction, from right beneath the breastbone, around the inside of the ribs, to the inside of the hip bone, to the top of the pubic bone, back around to the other inside of your hip bone, and the other side of your ribs. And then you continue this motion for, again, about 30 seconds to a minute, or however long you want. You may find that you prefer to use the pressure of your thumbs. I personally prefer the pressure of these first 3 fingers. Step 3, begin moving inwards towards the belly button. So as you continue going clockwise around this entire inside abdomen area, you begin to move the circle inwards, smaller and smaller and smaller until you are right there at your belly button. And then begin again on the outside, smaller, 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 smaller. And again, big circle, down to a little circle. And the reason that we go clockwise is because that follows the flow of the digestive system. We don't want to get anything wonky in there. Always go clockwise. And again, you can repeat this for 30 seconds, up to as long as you feel comfortable. You may be ticklish right in your belly button. That's a pretty sensitive spot for most people. So you don't necessarily want to go in and like wiggle around in your belly button, but you can if you like that sensation. Step 4, move clockwise from your belly button outwards. So clockwise, beginning at the belly button, growing this circle larger and larger. Now, as you are doing these strokes, imagine that you are flowing golden light into your belly, into your womb space, right into your belly button, and everywhere that your fingers are touching, you are spreading this light. This healing, warm, nourishing, powerful light, stirring up your sacral energy, opening up any energy blockage, and imagine your womb space and your sacral chakra as a beautiful flower that is blossoming. And every time that you do this motion, it opens even more and more and more, and allow in the flow of warm, loving energy. Step 5, you're going to use your whole hands, your palms, your thumbs, your fingers, all of it, starting at the ribs and stroking downwards all the way to the pubic bone. Then upwards, using firm but gentle pressure from your fingertips to draw that energy back up. So for this, again, visualizing that light, loving energy flowing through you, you're sending it down into your womb space, down into your pussy, and then back up into your heart, down and up. And synchronize your breathing however feels comfortable. Pulling up the energy from the top of your pubic bone into the inside of your hips, up into your ribs, and back down. And again, continue this for 30 seconds or as long as you feel comfortable and led to. And when you feel like you are done, like your session is complete, place one hand on your heart and one hand on your belly, close your eyes, and take 3 deep breaths, imagining this light, loving energy flowing between your heart and your womb space. And notice what sensations you feel, what emotions you feel, what this moment right now feels like. And notice how good it feels to be present with yourself, with your body, with your energy. And thank yourself for spending this time showing yourself love. You may find this is something you want to add to your everyday routine, with as simple, as quick as it can be, and as good as it feels. I highly encourage you to revisit this practice often. All right, wild ones, that is it for today. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more videos on sexual empowerment and healing for women. And while you're at it, go ahead and visit pussypowered.com, link in the description below, to access my free mini video series, Orgasmic Pussy. In the meantime, here's to your unleashing for a pussy-powered life.